Okay, am I live? It says I'm live. I guess I'm going to assume I'm live. Right? Okay. Well, it looks like I still have some really weird... let me put the headphones on, see if I can hear what's going on. Yeah, I'm getting that weird ground. It's kind of a weird ground hum thing again. I don't know what that's about. Anyway. Hey, Stephanie. Good to see you. Welcome. And so I don't know, what am I going to do to start with today? You know what I'm going to do? Because it is after 8. I'm going to go ahead and... Sorry, Rob. I know you hate it, but... No, here we go. This one here. And that goes, and then this one goes, and then do this, and that's over there. Okay. All right. So do I want to do triggers first, or do I want to do... Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do games first, because I found a thing that I know will make... I know there's a few of you who liked the Sokoban stuff. And let me move this thing here. And I found one out. There's a couple... Well, I don't know. Let me get there first, and then we'll talk about it. Okay, here we go. So it's a lot of the same stuff. I think they actually just went into the one that I used to go to and kind of just copied a lot of the puzzles as far as like the way they're laid out, and where all the little things are to be moved and where the target end spots are and all of that kind of thing. No chance to distract, right, Rob? Okay, well anyway, here, let me just go to one. Let's see, what was I looking at? There go the dogs. I was looking at some earlier today. I think, was it? Well, let's go to Microbon maybe, because I've played some of these, and you'll be able to see. Well, let's just start off with the first one, I guess. All right, so a lot of you guys will probably recognize the layout of the target spots, and then where the objects to be moved are. But these little gems, and I don't know what these little spots are. I'm not sure what they're trying to be. Doom Eternal tonight? No, I'm not going to be playing Doom Eternal tonight. Okay, but I don't like the aesthetic of this one. I mean, the wall's fine, but I don't really like the little guy, and I don't really like the diamond's okay, I guess. I don't know. I just liked the aesthetics of the old one better. Anyway, so I'm going to play a few of these because I like playing Sokoban. And yeah, let's just do that. So, how do we... Oh, I have to restart this one. That's not a good place for that one to go. There we go. I wonder why it was like that. Okay, so we want to push this up out of the way. But how far up? Alright, because I'm going to have to bring this one back down. Like, one of them's got to go across, right? Let's push this up to there for now. I don't know if it needed to go that high. See, I think I want to push that down. Like I just did this just the other day. Right, and I push this up to there. Oops. Yeah, is that it? Yeah, there we go. And voila. Yippee-yay. Okay, anyway, let me see if I can catch up on some of these comments. Hey, Kate Amanda. Well, if you can't chime in, you can't chime in, but I'm glad you made it. It's good to have you back. Okay. Oh, that's right. Your birthday's tomorrow, Stephanie. I will do some beard brushing. Don't worry about it. And no singing? All right, no singing. Fell asleep, did you? That's funny, Rob. Okay, there we go. So let me move to the next puzzle. Okay. Oh, I need to do the thing again. I know it's odd. It's like it's bringing me there. It's like I haven't done 4 moves. I'm just trying to start the game. Yeah, Rob was the first like on. Yeah, Rob was the first guy here. All right, so now this one. What? I gotta get this. Has to push up from underneath. Clearly, so I guess this shouldn't be that bad. Just do that. Do that and like that. Yeah, that one was pretty basic and good. Yeah, let's play a few more of these, and then I'll go to maybe Sasquatch or something that I know are a little bit more something to them. And also I need to keep track of that clock here, don't I? Okay. And so this has to go this here. This has to go up so I can get it out of the way. And this has to go up. I didn't need to go down. There we go. Okay, what is it with this one? All right, you. All right. I think. I want to do this one first, I guess. Actually, do I want to do that? No, let's come back. Yeah, I didn't want to push that one up. That's fine. And then let's come around. Push that one like that. There we go. Now this. I'm going to have to push that to there, aren't I? Yeah, let's do this. And we'll go past him and then down and around that way. Okay, hang on. Let's see. We got another comment here. Comments here. I need to go. Hey, Space, yeah. Oh, yeah, I have thought about doing, having multiple triggers in a thing, but I don't know. Why have I been stuck in that rut? I don't know. That's a good thing, Space. Yeah, it's a good suggestion. Thank you. There you go, Rob. Okay, I gotta start this one over again too, because I did not move anything. There we go. And so this has to go down, obviously. And so this will have to go where, like this. Wait, how can I? Oh yeah, I can do this, can't I? Let's put that like that. Push you out of the way there. And there we go. Probably not the most efficient way, but nonetheless got us there, yeah. Oh, what's the big news, Rob? Okay, this one, man, that's so weird. I wonder why the hell they're starting up. what's the occasion you're going to be meeting Cano Reeves? Okay, I think. Well, clearly I got to come out. All right, I'm not sure at all what to do with this now. Here, let me do this. Oh, yes, I can. I can do this. There we go. Push just like this. There we go. Go around that like that. There we go. And then now let's... There we go. Hey, Rich, how's it going? Wow, that'd be really cool. Well, have a good time with that, Rob. I mean, I guess it's a little early to be saying that now since it's later this summer, but yeah, that seems like it could be a really good thing, especially if you've been looking forward to it, right? Okay, so now I need to start this over too, don't I? There we go. And actually, that might be the thing to do, mightn't it? Wait, this can't be right, is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, I just saw what I fucking overlooked. All right, there we go. Let's do this. This is a really long way around to do this, but it will work, that's for sure. There we go. So clearly I'm going to have to move that one that's already green. I don't even remember playing this one. It says I have 5 pushes already, so clearly. Oh, one thing I think I like about this one better is that it measures pushes as opposed to moves. I always thought that was a more relevant thing. All right, let's see if I do this. No, that's not going to be what I'm going to want to do, is it? No. Oh, man, now I've got myself messed up, though. Let's start over. All right, so clearly I'm not seeing this properly. I think what I need to do is this. Right? Oh, you know what? Here, let's move this one. There we go. There we go. What was the occasion for Kiefer Sutherland? Was it a similar event? I mean, you said it was a similar way, but was that the kind of... Okay. Oh, all right. Variation on the previous one, I guess. So I got to put one in there. Okay, we got to get one. We got to get that one out of there, clearly. And then I think this is just as simple as that, isn't it? Yeah. And I think I need to do this. minute, what's going on here? How did that one get up there? There we go. I thought something seemed hinky about that. All right, let's do this. And goes like this. Oh, I should have done it the other way, shouldn't I? I wonder if that would have been, I don't know, let me start this one over again. I think maybe it is it. Wow, that's pretty cool, Rob. All right, let's do this. I'm going to try this one again just because I thought I wanted to try a different thing here. All right, if I do that, if I switch that over, no, I guess that can't work that way, can it? If I do this, right, then I lock him in there, right? I can't do that. Okay, never mind. The thing I thought I saw, I did not see. So, and let's start this over. All right. Yeah, I've never really just run into a celebrity. I mean, I've met, well, I guess a couple of people I've met aren't celebrities. Like I met Ornette Coleman, but it was at an Ornette Coleman show, and I don't know how many people find Ornette Coleman to be a celebrity, but the closest thing I had to sort of a celebrity meeting of that kind on my own, or for myself, was I was up visiting my uncle in L.A. I lived in San Diego. My uncle was living in L.A. I don't remember what the occasion of it was, but anyway, we were at some nice restaurant that he actually had a fair amount of money. He was a pretty successful psychologist in Hollywood. So I don't remember the restaurant. It was this really nice place. And, oh crap, Simply Irresistible, Robert Palmer. He was sitting at the table just over across the aisle from us. And it was everything I could do to not stare at him. I mean, he's not one of my favorite, pop rock type guys, but he is a really good singer. Now, what am I going to do to this? Has this been getting back to the game here? All right. I'm not even sure how to start this one, to be honest. If I do this. Okay, I see what we can do now. There we go. Man, for a second I couldn't see that one. But anyway, we got there. What time is it getting to be? 3 minutes. Can I do one in 3 minutes? Let's see. Maybe not. We'll find out, won't we? I need to come all the way out, don't I? Let's push that guy to there, because these are all going to have to come out, aren't they? Yeah. Let's push him down there and just have him out of the way, kind of. Now I'm not sure where to put him. Yikes, I'm not sure what to do with this now. Alright, I think, hang on, I need to move these around a bit. Let's push this one up to there. Let's push this one there. Alright, let's push this one down to there. Oh man, I don't see where to put it. So clearly, I've solved it once before, so what did I do? Bop, 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 bop. Okay, I'm going to restart it, I think. What I need to do is this. You need to come down here. You need to go there. Okay, hang on. Now I got to catch up on some comments here. Yes, there will be skateboard noises tonight. Oh, and actually, you know what time is it getting? It's time for me to go take a break because it's almost done. Be back in a minute. So I am back, and yeah, you know what I'm going to do? Let's do some triggers, and then maybe I'll go back to doing some Sokoban, a little bit more Sokoban later. Well, since the skateboard was already asked for, let's start there, because there's no reason it can't be first. Okay, here we go. The mighty Fiberflex. Okay. Oops. Sorry about that. You're welcome, Stephanie. All right. You know, let's not have everything always be on the same here. How about we move this over here a little bit, right? You know, I should get like a little Dremel or some other kind of tool with, you know, just a simple electric motor, you know what I mean? That I could put like a little, some kind of wheel on so I could spin these up like really fast, you know what I mean? So it wasn't just me flipping it with my hand. There goes some pooches barking. Oh, my sister and I were out in the garden the past couple of days. Oops. Sorry about that. And getting some weeds and stuff pulled out. And I weed whacked a certain spot that needs weed whacking and the like, that kind of thing. But no new planting of anything yet. But I'm probably will be after the first week of April is when I'm going to pull up the tarps, and then sometime, a day or two after that, I will get out the seeds that I ordered last fall, intending to plant like in December, but the rains came and I just never had an opportunity to sort it out. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll get the Dremel thing and I'll do a mixture of them. You know what I mean? That just gave me an idea for when I get around to making a trigger video that's just focused on the skateboard here, which I should probably get off my butt and do, right? I think for at least a stretch of it, I'll set it up so that I can do what that I'll do, like as you're mentioning, right? While I do the thing here, and it's louder and faster, but then it quiets down. What I was thinking I might do is do it so like I do one, and then right as this one's slowing down, I'll do another one in this, you know what I mean? So it's like there will always be one happening, for a little bit of time, but it'll just be kind of like that, but then you'd still be hearing that one while that one was going. Does that make sense? Yeah, I will be doing more. Excuse me. There'll probably be more biography stuff. The beginning of a future vid, right? But yeah, there will be more biographical stuff. I have to go back to what I've done and see what, what's what, and then. Although, as I've said before, there's value in repetition. I don't want it to become boring, you know what I mean? Although, if you were asleep the last time I said it, maybe this time you'll, hear it. What was it? I think it was in the comments. I don't remember exactly where I read it, but I think it was in a comment, maybe last week's live stream, that somebody was saying that ASM artist is probably the only person that is okay with, when people say that they fell asleep during their work or something like that. I'm not, obviously not, I can't remember exactly how it was said, but here, MSC, what does MSC got going for us? Oh yeah, never saw it, huh? Yeah, I remember when Tony Hawk's, I guess he's still the guy, you know what I mean? But for a while there, he was getting a lot of celebrity stuff happening, wasn't he? that's funny, Rob, because I have skateboarded and I've never really got into the skating games. So we're backwards on that one. Yeah. That's kind of funny, Emissy. You should have tried to get some merch that that he could have signed. People eat that stuff up, certain collectors, right? So what time is it now? Okay, so I'll put this aside for a minute. I will come back to it just because I like those sounds too. You know what? I'm gonna do this since I'm being a little self-indulgent. Let's do my big crinkle panel of whatever. Bring in the microphones, Bill. cable for my headphones is just getting away. Thanks, Kid Man. Hey, Ben, how's it going? Hi from California. I'm sorry you had shitty days, Stephanie, but I'm glad that this is helping. Now what will I do when I come back? Because we're kind of on another break here in just a sec. Just a little over a minute and a half. I have to make sure I look at the right one, because if I look over there, that's the YouTube monitor, and it's behind. Not by a lot, but like 15 seconds or something. It says yet. Yeah, just about 15 seconds. No, 14 seconds I got. That's close enough. Oh, what kind of family emergency, if you don't mind my asking? Well, you know, maybe we should wait for... Well, I guess you could type it, because the break's going to come up here in just a minute, so... I hope nobody got hurt. Or is unwell, or... You know, anything that can't be. Inside of 10 seconds, so I'm going to go ahead and head off to the break so I can avoid the horrible noise of the thing going off. Oh, no, I missed it. Okay, I'm back. So what will we do now? Do I want to do more Sokoban or... Oh, anyway, let me see. Oh, I'm glad to hear that she's fine, Stephanie. And yeah, don't talk about it if she doesn't want you to. That's okay. Clearly, we're just being nosy. But... So I think what I might do is... I'm going to play some more Sokoban type stuff here. And then I will come back and do some more. Maybe I'll do some tracing and the brushes. And because we still got plenty of time left on the show. So let's go back over to here. And let me move the OBS out of the way. Wow, twins. That's crazy. Twins. Oh, this needs to be started over. Clearly that's got to go up. There's nothing to be done for that. But which way? Like that, I guess. All right. You know what I'm going to do? Let's do this. Oops. Let me do this. Let's go back a few moves, shall we? Alright, yeah, so I do want to do this. No, I don't. I'm unsure of where to put it. If I do this, and then if I come in, that's why I want it to be on the other side of that. Maybe if I just do this, yeah, that should be alright. Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, geez, I don't know what was hanging me up there for a second, but sometimes the brain just hiccups, yeah. Oh, so it's all girls, huh? Let's start this over. Alright, so this is similar but different, clearly. So I'm thinking, does this work if I do... Which way do I want to go if I do this? Does that get me anything? No. Let me just start over here for a second. Which way do I want to do this now? Because I'm thinking it looks like if I did this, that doesn't really get me anything to do this, right? Or does it? I guess maybe, yeah. Oh man. Alright, let me undo that. There we go. Yikes. All right, let's go to another one. And this one needs to get restarted. And all right, I clearly have to go push that one up. Or do I want to do this one down here like this first? I'm not seeing what I need to do here now. All right, let me start over. What am I not seeing? That clearly has to go up. Up, 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 up. And here, let me try this. Let's see if I just go up and then bring it back down. What does that do? Anything at all for that? But if I moved that one first, maybe? So like if I go... Oh. Don't forget so fast, Phil. I'm locked out now, aren't I? Because if I move that over, that's locked that all in, so that clearly wasn't the right thing to do. All right. If I want to do, if I do these like this, is that what we need to do here? Chibi. There we go. What time's it getting to be? I'll go another, maybe 2 of these now. Switch to a different trigger or something. Oh, I didn't want to start that one over. I wanted to move to the next one. There we go. And start this one over. There we go. So that needs to get moved, and that needs to get moved. So all right, that can't go any more over. And I can't put it in that spot yet because clearly now that should be all. Actually, I think I need to do that, don't I? Because I'm going to need to, right, like that. Okay. Wow, Matt, that's crazy. I don't know that I've ever met somebody who was a triplet before. I mean, not that we've met in person or anything, you know what I mean? But now this has to get started over. There we go. So, well, I have to get out first, so I'm going to have to go out this way. And like what, like this? Oh, no, like this. There we go. Yeah, okay, let's go from here into here, and I'll do some brushing. How about that? I haven't done any brushing yet this evening, so I will start with the craft brush. Quit punching. Quit bumping into things, Bill. Alright, you know what? Here, I'll do a little bit here on the front. I'm going to brush on the top. I like that sound. I think it seems gentler. I just bumped my crinkle bag. In case you were wondering what that shocking noise was that just happened. And here we go. Let me do a little bit of that. I am brushing over there while I'm whispering over here. And brushing over there. And whispering over there. I keep bumping into things, man. Don't bump into things, Bill. Just brush on things and whisper with them. A tad uncle, that's funny. Alright, let's switch to the other ear. Okay. So now I'll brush over there. I'll whisper over here. I will brush over there. And I will whisper over here. And I will brush over there. And I will whisper over here. As I brush over there, I will whisper over here. And I will brush over there. Whisper over here. And again, I'm banging into things. Yikes. And I will whisper over here while I brush over there. And I will whisper over here. I will brush over there. I'm going to switch to the other brush. I think I might like the sound of the paintbrush better than the craft brush. Excuse me. And I will brush over there while I whisper over here. I will brush over there while I whisper over here. 6-inch difference between brothers. That's crazy. Oopsie daisy. Okay, I'm back. And beard brushing, yes, okay. Yeah, I suppose identical twins, right? Yeah, that'd be funny. Okay, so beard brushing. Let's do a little bit of tapping real quick. We'll do a little bit over here too. Alright, that's enough of that. Hey, wow. Here's a thing I just noticed. Let's try this. Let's see how to do it over here. How's that for a nice sound? Okay, here's Wolf. You're welcome, Wolf. years and thinking of them. I think part of it is, to be honest, having been a musician, and in particular the kind of music that I've been interested in creating and making and all that kind of stuff, I think that has something to do with it. You know what I mean? Having a brain that's used to listening for things in a particular manner. Anyway, I like this though. Well, actually, the people in World War II were my grandfathers. Both of my grandfathers served in World War II honorably. Both on the Pacific. My dad's dad was a photographer, although I think he was with the Army, but he was in the Philippines. And my mom's dad was a submariner in the Pacific. And to be honest, well, let's see, my dad's dad died when I was like 3, maybe 4, I think. Something like that. And my mom's dad died when I was a teenager. I guess I was like 14. Yeah, I think 14. 14. But he never really talked about it, about the war at all. Let's do a little bit more of this before I... Hey, Mr. Curryman, how's it going? What was this now? Yeah, I think I could do that though. Collection. Let's see, what do we... Let me do the beard thing for a little bit more, and then maybe I'll do some... Tweedle, beetle, paddle, paddle. sounds the same, doesn't it? Tweedle, beetle, paddle, tweedle, beetle, paddle, paddle. Tweedle, beetle, paddle, paddle. Tweedle, beetle, paddle, paddle. What was the other one? Oh, rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumper. Excuse me. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. Rubber baby buggy bumpers. There's that weird ground noise again. It's almost like a weird little swirly noisy thing. It's really strange. What is causing that? Oh, you know, I don't remember the phrase of the whole captivating creatures thing. Because that was on, I had it in a text file on my desktop on the computer before, you know, when it did its, when I lost everything. So I'll have to go back to, you know, one of the older versions of that or whatever, or, you know, one of the videos that I did previously and kind of relearn it, I guess. And I'm trying to think what it was. Captivating creature. Something. Catatonic something. Captivating, catatonic. I can't remember. Catatonic catacombs, something created captivating creatures. I can't quite remember. What was it? Catatonic. Well, I could just say catatonic. Or I could just do catatonic captivating creatures. Yeah, I know, isn't that sick, Rob? And yeah, well, whatever, I don't want to go on about bad things. Catatonic, captivating creature. How about we do tweedle, beetle, paddle, paddle, rubber, baby, buggy, bumpers, catatonic, captivating creatures. Tweedle, beetle, paddle, paddle, rubber, baby, buggy, bumpers, catatonic, captivating creatures. Hey, there you go. Captivating catacombs constantly cater to captivating creatures. Captivating got to be some catatonic in there, though, somewhere, because I really like the word catatonic. I think that was what it was. I don't think it was captivating. I think it was catatonic. Catacombs constantly cater to captivating creatures. So I don't think I would have had captivating twice. Well, whatever. That's what I'm going to do this time, though. So, rubber, baby, buggy, bumpers, tweedle, beetle, paddle, paddle, catatonic, catacombs constantly cater to captivating creatures. That's a good one, honk honk. Let me see. Catatonic creatures consciously consume colorful cantaloupe creatively. Alright, let's do tweedle beetle, paddle paddle, rubber baby buggy bumpers. And where was the other one? Captivating. Oh, it was catatonic. Catacombs constantly cater to captivating creatures. Wait a minute, I missed some comments here. Catatonic catacombs constantly cater to creative creatures. Yeah, that's a good one too. Okay, I have too many things to read now. Alright, so I'm just going to start from there. Alright. Actually, I'll just do the whole thing. I'll do tweedle, beetle, paddle, paddle, rubber, baby, buggy, bumpers. Captivating catacombs constantly cater to captivating creatures. Catatonic catacombs constantly cater to creative creatures. Catatonic creatures consciously consume colorful cantaloupe creatively. Okay, here we go. Kate Manda says it was catatonic. Catacombs constantly cater to creative creatures. That sounds about right. What time are we getting? Okay, so we're getting inside of a minute now, or yeah, just about a minute now. I guess a minute 12, 10, 9, 8. Well, anyway, yeah, we'll just do this for a little bit more. Catatonic catacombs constantly cater to creative creatures. Catatonic catacombs constantly cater to creative creatures. Tweedle, beetle, paddle, paddle. Rubber, baby, buggy, bumpers. Catatonic catacombs constantly cater to captivating creatures. Catatonic catacombs. Oops, there we go. Okay, let's see what we got here. Could have been. Well, I know Captivating was in it, collection, but I'm pretty sure Catatonic was in it too. So I think, I mean, I guess it's not really that big a deal as it is just a silly phrase, but. Yeah, I like tongue twisters too, but what are we going to do now? Let's do, I think I'm going to do a little bit of the good old chunk of wood. Okay, well, there you go, in an old video. Although the truth is, I think there's multiple versions, because I think I started adding words to it, you know. But I think that's the catatonic catacombs constantly cater to creative creatures. That sounds, I don't know, that sounds right. I don't. Yeah, I think that's probably the case, Caveman. I probably said it in different ways in different videos. I'm just pretty confident about catatonic being in there because that's like my favorite of all those words. Catatonic. Something about it just really works for me. I think I'm also going to play some more Sokobon. I mean, as much as I'm not a big fan of the aesthetics of this particular version, it is a working version of Sokobon, and it has a lot of the same kinds of puzzles that I like. So, oh, and some of them are straight up exactly like the ones that used to be in the other videos, or the other website. Let's get over here now a little bit. Okay, I think I'm going to go play some more Sokobon. The Patreon stuff is slow. You know, I'm kind of, but that doesn't... Oh, the jar. Yes, I will do the jar. Let me play some Sokobon, and then I'll come back and I'll do the jar. All right. And I move OBS over to here, and let's do this, and let's do... And... All right. All right. Wow, there's only one way out, and that's to push this one down. But to where? I guess I have to do that. There's no real other option. Wait, what am I doing here? Do I want to do that? I don't think that's really what I want to do. Let's push this here. Let's push that there. I think I want this there. And then I want to move this like that. Okay. Let's start this one over. All right, so I clearly got to get that one out of the way. I guess I need to do that like that. I think I'm going to do this, right? And then... Oh, I need to do this. Okay, I see what's going on here now. We got this, and we come up, and we do this, and oops, and then we come back around, and push that one back up. All right. Okay. All right, what if I do this? All right, yeah, and then this goes like... Oh, wait a minute. I think I have to do this. That's not right either. All right, let me start this over. What am I doing here? All right. And I think I still have to do this. I'm just not sure what to do with that guy afterwards. Duh. Golly, I don't know why I made that so hard for myself. All right, I'll just do a couple more of these, and then is this one. There we go. And all right, well, there's only one place to go, isn't there? Into here, down into there. minutes. Okay, I'll play one more of these. And then I'll do the jar. And then, I don't know. Oh, okay, I hadn't moved much about it all. Okay, well, I only really have the one choice here at this point, right? Alright, this isn't what I wanted to do at all, is it? Or is it? Let me start this over. Alright, I can't push that up that way. And, okay. Alright. God, there's so much back and forth in this. There we go. And you can go like that. And you can go like that. And now we do this. Okay. So that's that. Let me go over here. Let's put that like that. Let's go back to here. Let's get the jar. The chopstick and jar. Yeah, I'll do some more skateboard. Thanks, Talvin. Let's go over here now. Yeah, I've had a good week fixing. Oops, sorry about that. Don't be careless, Bill. No, I haven't done tracing. I'll do tracing and skateboard noises in the last segment. Of course you were vexing. I should have known the minute I saw your name come up that you were going to be interested in the tracing. was that? Yeah, vexing the road camera. God, it annoys me. Oh, don't be doing that anymore. Stop, stop, stop. Go back to normal. Thank you. Chibi. And how much time do we have? I have to look over here. Just about 2 minutes. Have I ever been recognized in public? Not exactly. I was recognized once, and it wasn't really in public. Clear up my desk. I was actually at home, but it was when I guess it was when my youngest niece still lived here before she moved out, and she had a friend over, and they recognized me and had been watching my videos. So let's see, what time is it? It's 9:40. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. It's time to go to a break. I'll be right back. Let's come back here and let's see. All right, so so I will do. Let me do the tracing first, because that doesn't really take all that much time to do the letters and numbers. Sort of get to a reasonable position up here. Let me get this out of the way. Okay. Hey, Geeks Wall. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do a little bit of oops. Try to not be so glary in the stone, right? So doing the letters first, starting with A. And then B. And then C. And then D. And E. And F. And then G. And H. And then I. And then J. And then K. And then L. And then M. And then N. And then O. And then P. And Q. And R. And S. And T. And U. And V. W. X. Y. And Z. Now I'll do the digits. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. So let's do some. Who's my favorite band? I don't know if I have a single favorite band. I have a lot of different bands that I like. I don't know. I like Led Zeppelin a lot. I like Jimi Hendrix a lot. I like Pink Floyd a lot. I like the Yardbirds a lot. I like Jeff Beck a lot. Let's see, I have to just talk about rock. I like Miles Davis a lot. I like Thelonious Monk a lot. I like Ornette Coleman a lot. I like B.B. King a lot. I like John Lee Hooker a lot. I like Helen Wolf a lot. I like King Crimson and Robert Fripp a lot. I really like Robert Fripp. I like Brian Eno. I like John Hassel. I've been listening to a lot of John Hassel lately. I don't know who else to mention. I mean, there's, a lot of things. Yeah, I don't know. I like Bad Brains. I like some rap. I like Straight Outta Compton, NWA. That's a great album. Yeah, I don't know. So there you go. There's a collection of things to consider. Come on, there. I'm going to put on my headphones because I can't hear the wheels as well. So I wear the headphones, then I can hear them both in the room and with the mics. So I get a double dose of it. So I guess I'm a little spoiled. Although I guess you guys could just turn up the volume. I never got into the band, and the Grateful Dead's all right. They don't really kind of, I don't know. I never really had any kind of emotional connection to the Grateful Dead or the band, to be honest. I had a bunch of friends that were into both of them, but mostly the Grateful Dead, to be honest. But for a little while, okay, so I had moved down to San Diego as a teenager during high school, and then I came back what would have been my senior year, but I had taken the CHSP and dropped out. Anyway, so I had managed to reconnect with some guys that I had known from like junior high and the like. And I had become something of a punk rocker, and they had become basically deadheads, but we were still friends. And we used to indulge in hallucinogens quite frequently. And we would take turns putting records on, you know what I mean? So like one of them would put on a Grateful Dead record, and then I'd put on Public Image Limited. And they'd put on a Grateful Dead record, and I'd put on Throbbing Gristle, you know what I mean? Although I guess I shouldn't say I was a punk rocker. I was really interested in punk rock a lot at that time. I also was still listening to a lot of jazz and other stuff too, but we did do those, that exact record exchange, or, sequence of records did happen more than one occasion. And oddly enough, it was pretty common for a couple of my Deadhead friends to actually like the more, I don't know how familiar you guys are with Public Image Limited. That's the band that John Lydon did after the Sex Pistols, after he left the Sex Pistols. Anyway, so it's, what you want to call it, punk rockish, post-industrial, something, I don't know. But on the album, well, it depends on how you bought it. I bought it and it's called Second Edition, and it was just plain old vinyl and a cardboard, sleeve thing. But if you get it in the metal tin, it's a different thing. But I mean, it's the same material, just different packaging. Anyway, there's some songs on there that are pretty challenging, I guess, from the standpoint of pop music. And they liked that stuff better than they liked just the straight kind of punk rock sounding stuff. Like the song Public Image itself, which is not Second Edition, but they liked that a little bit, but only a little bit. They preferred Albatross, which is, much kind of more dissonant and not sounding so much like rock music kind of thing anymore. Anyway, but I guess the thing is it's never really all that much into the Grateful Dead or the band. That's a good sound, isn't it? How much time have I got left in this segment? A little bit. What else was I going to do? I did the tracing and doing skateboard noises. I did the jar sound. I did the chunk of wood. Oh, I haven't done much crinkling except for my big crinkle panel. Don't want to do any more crinkling. Oh, another band just popped into my head, kind of weird, tangentially, whatever. But the band Witch, I know I've mentioned them before. They're an African band, and Witch is We Intend to Cause Havoc. I love that, man. I don't know why that would be happening, James. I mean, because they're set. Well, here's the thing. I don't really tell YouTube what resolution to give it. You know what I mean? I just upload it, and I record and edit them and do it, so it's at, 1280 by 720, just because that's, I think it's a decent resolution, and, it's fine. It kind of looks nice as well as doesn't have too gigantic of a file size. But so I don't know why that would be the case. You know what I mean? Like there's no box for me to check to say, make it be, 720 or whatever. I mean, I just upload it and then it just does it. I don't know, maybe there's a setting somewhere I just don't know about. I'll have to see. Maybe there's, I don't know, maybe it's something to do with the AirPlay or I don't know. I'll try to remember to look into it, see if there's something I could do at this end. But what time is it getting me? All right, so I have 4.5 minutes about. Just Patreon does that, huh? Interesting. Because we'll see, the thing, none of those things are actually, I don't have anything hosted on Patreon yet. Everything is hosted on YouTube. And it's just like, so if you're talking about the mind test stuff, I mean, well, they're all just hosted on YouTube. And the only difference really is that the mind test stuff is only unlisted, right? You know what I mean? So that you have to go through the Patreon to get to it. And then, of course, the other ones are, the regular Monday games that, get released throughout the month for just plain old YouTube that have nothing to do with Mind Test Monday. And those are just plain old, YouTube. But I mean, they're all just plain old YouTube. It's just how you get to it. I don't know, that bothers me. Because you guys should be getting what you should be getting, Well, I'm glad it's at least watchable. But yeah, it bothers me. Maybe I shouldn't let it bother me, but to more than 50 people. I think that might be the first time I've gotten over 50 since I left the original, since I lost access to the original channel. Oh, now we're down to 46. Oh well. I suppose it could just be people sloughing off because it's time to go to sleep. So now we're down inside a minute until the next break. Hey, what do you know? The break clock and the evil timer are only kind of roughly a minute out of sync. Usually I get it way worse than that. Okay, I'm going to take a break and then I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Here, and I'm going to turn this clock off. Oops, what the hell's going on here? There we go. I guess everything's okay. Just seemed odd all of a sudden there. But since there will be no more breaks, we don't need to have the... Alright, so, I'm going to play a couple more games of Sokoban, just because why not? Okay, hang on a second, here we go. Well, thanks for the encouraging people. Alright, so what am I going to do now for the last bit? I'm going to play some Sokoban, I guess. I'm going to go there. I need to go here. I need to do that. Oops, I'm going to turn off here. I don't need to see that anymore. And let's go there. Let's restart this one. everybody's got to go. Well, I have to go through this way. But I need to get that one out of this way first, don't I? Or do I? Yeah, because I have to come back that way. Huh. Alright, yeah, I can do this, can't I? I can go back into here. This just seems like such a weird... Oh no, I've screwed up. Alright, I just realized. Alright, this needs to go like that. This goes like this. Alright, and I'll have to push this up, won't I? Or do I want to do it that way? No, I don't want to do it that way. Let's do it this way. Oh, why'd I do that? Sometimes I didn't need to push that up. I just needed to get it in front of that. There we go. Okay. Let's restart that. Similar thing it looks like. I'm going to have to go down over there. Or wait a minute. I can't go down over there. Interesting. Okay, so I want to do this. But now I have to get up. Man. It's like just functioning like a valve of sorts, isn't it? Alright, so where do I want to put this? Because I have to leave that open to be able to come back around again, don't I? But I think if I leave that like that, okay. Does anybody have any fun stuff on the horizon? You know, like vacation coming up, or birthdays, or trips, or something, some kind of special occasion? So you'll go there, so... Oh, okay, then I'm going to have to go back. That's silly, okay. Holy mackerel. Okay. I thought something seemed hinky about that. Okay. I think that's going to have to go in. Right, because I need to get that one out of the way, and then we have to come back all the way around, don't we? We can't push anything to the opposite wall. Now is it? I can do everything from that side now, right? I hope so, because once I put this in, there's no... Okay, here we go. Oh, wow, cool. So you're going to get a visit from your brother. Fantastic. Oh, this needs to get restarted. Okay. And, right, so those will be those. So this will have to just get pushed out of the way, I guess, for the moment. I think here, this can go down. This goes like... Do I want to restart this? I think I do. Okay. All right, I need to push. Oops. See, I didn't want to do that. I want to take this back. That's why I want to leave this like this. I want to push this like this. And then now... How do I want to do this? This can go here. Actually, let's put it here, I guess. This can go over here for the moment. Actually, just do that. We can do that. So you can go like that. And you can go like that. And you go like that. And voila. What have we got? 8 minutes left? 8.5 minutes. Do you have anything special planned for the time you're going to spend with your brother? All right. Let's get this just out of my way for now. All right, does this let me do what I need to do now? Not really. Crap, what do I need to do? Let's put this like this. Put this like this. Put that like, oopsie daisy. Like that. Oops. That like that now. Push you there, and you there. Fine, fantastic. I love the zoo. I haven't been to the zoo in ages. Well, I should say I used to love the zoo. I've been, like I said, I haven't been to the zoo in ages, so I don't know if I would still have it or not. I would assume so, but. There. There we go. Wow. When's the last time I was at the San Francisco Zoo? Oh, man. Well, more than 10 years, anyway. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to, because I've already just done that one. How much time is it getting to be? We got 5 minutes. Let's play this one more, I guess. These all need to go into there. So they're going to have to go up and then that way, aren't they? So I'll just stick one there. That one can go there. Actually, I guess I could just do that one last, can't I? So I'll do that one. So set that one up. Do that one. Oh, I can't actually. Let me see. I'm going to have to see about doing this here. What time do I got here? 5 minutes. This might be... Alright, I can do this goes like this. But they're all going to have to do that. So... let's just leave that there for the moment. I think I may have goofed this. I think I did, because I can't get that back up now, can I? I thought I'd be able to just push that down, but nope. All right. So what do I want to do about that? That'll work, I'm pretty sure. All right, now, oops. Because I can just poke this guy out of the way for the moment. Right. Oh man, how am I going to get that one there? What am I not seeing? Okay, here we go. Well, I'm glad that it was helpful for you, Stephanie, and thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that. So what am I... Well, let me get it down there, and maybe seeing them all down there together will cause something to click into place for me. Right, because I have to go back around. That there. Hang on, I think. Oops. I could just do that. Or can I? I can't really do that, can I? It's not going to work. Let's do this thing. That doesn't work either. I might have to leave this one till next week, although it has a little green checkbox, which means I solved it once before the past couple of days anyway. Pop, 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 pop. what? Maybe. I think I just saw a thing. Although, you know, the time's about to end. But I'm going to finish this before the thing goes. So let me go ahead and... I'm going to go ahead and just say... Hang on. Let's go ahead and turn that off. There we go. There we go. And so back over to here. Thanks, collection. I hope to see you next Saturday, too. Okay, I think if I do that, oh, actually, I'm just going to finish this game, and then we're calling it done. That's why you don't see any clocks having drawn. It's literally almost over. And there we go. And you know what I think I will do, though, just since I played this game into a little bit of whatever, let me clear my throat. But what I'll do is I'll do a couple of minutes of, oh, here, I didn't turn that off there, did I? Twink. I will do a little bit of the, oh my goodness, Bill, I've been banging into things all night, haven't I? I will do a little bit of my crappy version of Brahms' Lullaby. So, hey, Nasal Penny, God, you're here right at the end. Anyway. Okay, gang, that's going to be it for tonight. Thanks, everybody, for showing up. I hope you had a good time. Oh, I didn't see you. You're welcome, Caveman. I hope you're still here. Anyway. And yeah, I guess that's it. So Hope, well, be sure to watch, the videos. Remind you all about the Patreon. Go sign up for Patreon, at least for the, the free Mind Test Mondays. And yeah, I don't even remember what's scheduled this. Let me look at my calendar. So, all right, this Monday, other than the Mind Test Monday, is going to be K-Minds. So there you go. Good night, Rob. And yeah, that's it. So I hope to see you guys all next Saturday. Aloha, siblings.